Our final inductee this evening is the 1998 varsity boys baseball team. This historic group achieved an unofficial 26-5 season record, winning their first 9 games, 17 of the first 19 matches. Then were required to later forfeit 7 games, including 4 conference games, for the use of an ineligible reserve. They proceeded to battle back from that adversity to win 5 of the last 7 games to close the season, then won the regional title, sectional title, and advanced to the IHSA State Tournament. This was both the first ever OTHS Sectional baseball title as well as the first berth in the IHSA Class AA State Baseball Tournament. 3 of the starting pitchers, Travis Harth, Bobby Torres, and Brandon Canada, had a combined record of 20-1. In the Galesburg Sectional, the Pirates defeated the Quad City powerhouse Moline, then trailed 8-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning with 1 out to Peoria Notre Dame in the title game. They claimed the title, however, with 6 runs, including a 2-run double and a 2-out, 2-run walk-off homer to win the game. I wish I could have been there to see that game. That would have been an awesome way to end that. In the state quarterfinals, the Pirates fell 7-1 to eventual runner-up Tinley Park Andrew. I'm going to name the team members here, and when I do, please stand if you're here. Cory Newman, Nick Vessell, Brent Heaberlin, Ben Newell, Carl Hortega, Bobby Torres, Brandon Canada, Jim Mitchell, Rob Smeets, Mark Loudon-Brown, B.J. Olson, B.J. Parrott, Darren Bragg, Eric Catrine, Pete Hoffman, Doug Shumway, Eric Farmer, Travis Harth, Mitch Hetelle, Ryan Lowry, assistant coach Mark Andrews, assistant coach Craig Mueller, assistant coach Don Heaberlin, and head coach Randy Bretag. Let's give this team a round of applause. It's my honor to welcome Coach Randy Bretag and B.J. Olson, who will speak for the group.
It was not my intention to say anything about the golf team because I was a baseball coach at this time, but I'd like to congratulate Buzzy and the team for first place in state. But I do have to take some credit for that because Buzzy was my assistant coach for several years. All right, first thing I want to do is thank our Savior, Jesus Christ. We couldn't have made it this far without him. Thank the committee for selecting us to the Hall of Fame, Susan McDonald and Kelly Schmidt for organizing this ceremony. I'd like to thank my wife and my family for putting up with me during the long season. And especially after a loss, I could get a little gnarly at home. Luckily, this season there weren't too many losses, so it was a good year. I'd like to thank my greatest fans, my mom and dad. They never missed a game, both home and away. I just wish my dad could be here. He passed just a couple days before Christmas. God bless him. Rest in peace. It was my intention to introduce the players and coaches, but that's already been done. Just like to thank the assistant coaches for all their hard work, developing the players when they were younger, because when they became varsity players, they already had a lot of skills. And I appreciate all the hard work they did. like to congratulate the whole varsity baseball team for being inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's an outstanding honor, something you'll remember your whole life. We had one of the best teams ever at OHS with our 26-5 record. As you heard earlier, this is the only team ever to advance to the Elite Eight. The team had a lot of characters on this team, and you can look up here and you can still see there's a lot of characters. They had a few things in common. They worked very hard in practice, and you have to do that or you're not going to succeed. They loved baseball. They had excellent baseball skills. This team had it all. Great pitching, great hitting, and great defense. That's very rare for a high school team to have all three, but they did. I'm very proud of them. I'm honored to be here as their coach. Thank you for coming here today. Captain B.J. Olson has a few words he'd like to say. Thank you.
All right, I wrote this fancy speech, but I don't think I'm going to do anything. I'm just going to tell a couple stories. Oh, good. That's what I'm going to do. So Bree and Heb were mostly involved with our practices. I'll start off with Heb. Heb's like, hey, tomorrow bring your cup. Like, what do you mean? Why? Or what are we doing? He said, we're going to set up some cones. I said, okay. He set up these cones literally 6 feet apart. He gets to the free throw line. Mind you, this is in the gym. Gets to the free throw line, and he's like, all right, we're going to take some grounders. Okay. Well, we're going to start off soft, and then it's going to be harder. By the end of it, I don't know if I could see the ball anymore. It's just the reaction time. And then with Bree, he used to always just point to his shoulder. Put a chip on your shoulder. And that's how we played. So I appreciate everything that you guys did. Thank you.